Hey guys, it's Kobe with Rural Bible Reviews, and happy Reformation Day. You're going to be seeing this on Reformation Day. I'm recording it the day before on Thursday, but I'm coming at you again, of course, with another Bible review. This week, I'm reviewing one that I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to review because I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up or not. And then I started seeing the reviews come in, and I was like, yeah, I've got to pick one of these up. So, as you guys know, I was on vacation last week. And so while we were on vacation, I started watching the reviews. We were at the hotel room, and my wife was watching some of her YouTube stuff. And so I started watching reviews and different things. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I need to get one of these. And what we're going to be reviewing is the LSB handy size inside column reference. And I picked it up in the blue faux leather. Um, I kind of wish I'd have got the goat skin, but I am going to hold out hope that they're going to make a black letter edition, because as you'll see whenever we turn the camera around, this one is a red letter edition. 316 day is coming up, which is a Julian date, or the 316th day of the year, and usually Steadfast does something special on that day. So I'm hoping that they'll make an announcement that they're going to make that in a black letter. We'll see. If not, then I'll just buy me a red letter. But anyway, let's turn the camera around and we'll get into it. All right, guys, and here it is. It comes in this slip cover. Like I said, this is just the paste down faux leather edition, which you can pick it up on the 316 Publishing website for $47.99. You can get it in three different colors. You can get it in a pink with a Hope Blooms. You can get it in black with a sword, or you can get it in the one I got, which is navy, and it doesn't have anything on it. But like I say, it comes in this nice slip cover. It does have 95,000 references and 14,000 footnotes. So if you're familiar with the original ICR, inside column reference, then you'll know this is the same exact Bible. So, but it's just trimmed down just a little bit. There's your ISBN. I'll let you pause where you can see it, and that's what it looks like on the inside. Here are your features. Again, I'll let you pause, but I'm going to read them off. It is a red letter edition with 9.5 point font. It has over 95,000 cross references and over 14,000 translation footnotes. It does have red for book titles, running headers, chapter and page numbers. It is a single column verse by verse layout, which you guys know me, I love that. It has the same text pagination as the LSB inside column reference. It has 32 GSM Bible paper. It is SMI sewn with a paste down binding. It is perimeter stitched. It has the rounded spine and page corners. It has two double-sided satin ribbons, and it does have a table for weights, measures, and monetary units, and 8 detailed Bible maps in the back, and it is printed and bound in Korea. Now, it does not have a concordance, but I believe they did that to cut down on the size, and we'll compare it to some other ones here in a minute. All right, I'm going to set this over to the side, and here it is. And as you can see, there's the perimeter stitching that they were talking about there. Here's your spine. It is tooled in. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these tooled like hubs, if you will. You've got Holy Bible, LSB, Legacy Standard Bible under it. I like the LSB logo, and then Steadfast Bibles. And I like this blind stamping. There is no art gilding, no gold edge, which again, I think to keep this affordable, they cut costs and cut things where they needed to. And here are your ribbons. They are thin, but they are very long. You've got one blue, one yellow, and I like the ribbons, so they're fine for this, and especially for the price. You open it up, and here is your paste down liner and your vinyl end sheets. They are navy blue, and then you have some cardstock here in the very front, and no presentation page or anything. Then you've got a blank piece, a blank Bible page, And then here it is, Legacy Standard Bible, handy size, inside column reference, red letter. And here's your publisher page. I'll let you see. There's all your ISBNs. And as you can see, it was printed in Korea. And the typesetting is by 2K Denmark. I think Korea does some of the best Bibles right now. Just my opinion. Of course, Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, or Youngblood in the Netherlands. I think that's what they go by now. Yes, I get it. They're top of the line. But as far as like anybody else, I think Korea does excellent work. The paper is great. Like I say, it's 32 GSM paper. Here's your foreword. And like I always tell you guys, if you're not familiar, please read it. Here is your explanation of general format for this edition, abbreviations and special markings, your table of contents. I love the red. That red heading, that really does set it off, I think. Here's your Old Testament title page. And here it is, Genesis. And as you can see, it is a verse by verse, single column, like we mentioned before. You do have bolder verse numbers whenever a paragraph starts. It's indicated by that. I'll hold that up there where you guys can really see it. There you go. And then your chapter starts with your chapter is in red also, where it begins, and then of course the book of the Bible, and then your references and your footnotes are over here on the inside where they belong. Just my opinion. And they're not in the gutter either. They stay out of the gutter. So let me open this up real lay flat here. And there you go. Here you can really see it. This is a beautiful layout. I like the original one when it came out, but it is such a big, beefy Bible. It's not one you're necessarily going to carry with you everywhere you go. It's just a huge addition. So them coming out with this to me was very smart. And here's a poetic setting. I'll just open it up there. That way you can see that. And as you can see here, here's your references and here's your footnotes. There, that's for Psalm 21. Psalm 22 is down here, so here they are. And see how they divided it by that line, your references and footnotes, that way you don't get them mixed up. But I love the layout of this. Like I say, this is one of my favorite layouts. It's just beautiful. And this paper is just, man, it's great. It'll take highlighting and underlining and writing and all that with no problems. There is very minimal ghosting. I know the camera shows more than what there is, but it is a line match text. So you're not going to have that much ghosting. I'm turning here to get to the New Testament so you guys can see it. And that way you can see the red letter. Oh, went a little bit too far. There's Malachi, New Testament. And there you go. It is a red letter edition, as we'll see here in just a second. And here it is. There's the red letter. I think they do really good with the red letter. It's a good color. It's red to me. It's not pink or, faint or anything like that. It is a good, bold red. It's not super red. It's not Cambridge red, but it is a different shade than your names of the book of the Bible and your page numbers. But it is a very good red. It works. And then when you get to the back here, and I'm going to compare this to some others for you guys. I've seen some requests for this. And my buddy Cam is the only one I've seen do it. Cam Hyde, if you guys don't follow him, do that. But he's the only other person I've seen do this. But I'm going to do some comparisons for you. All right. And here it is, Revelation 22. There's your monetary units, your table of weights and measures, and then you've got a blank piece of paper. And look at these maps. They're black and white, but they're on Bible paper. I like that. And each one, you don't have one front and back. So that way you can just kind of keep it moving there. And then you've got this dot matrix paper in the back, so you can take some notes and everything. I love that. And then there's your cardstock and everything. Nothing on the back. Let me move this over here. Well, if I can find a place to put it, that'll work. All right. Now, what a lot of people have been doing, and I'm going to do it just briefly. Here's the big boy. Now, this is a goat skin cover, so it's going to have a little bit more overhang. But look how much bigger this thing is. It's thicker, it's beefier, it's meatier. I mean, you can see, let me turn it over. Look how much thicker. So you're not going to necessarily carry that in, everywhere you go. But I am going to show you this. All right, let's open this up. All right, page 943. It's Isaiah 51. And we'll go to page 943 in Little Brother here. Because like I said, and according to 316, it is the same exact pagination. And here we go. There it is. Isaiah 51, as you can see, it's the same exact pagination. The only difference is 9.5 point font, 11 point font. Now, is this one easier to read? Well, of course it is. It's a bigger font, but this is easy to read too, so it's not a big deal. And plus, if you're used to the handy size, this will work. All right, let me close this up. Now we're going to do another comparison. Like I say, my buddy Cam's the only one I've seen do this. Here is my 5 Solus handy size edition. I've reviewed this one on the channel. Again, you're going to have a little bit more overhang because you've got almost a full yap here, as you can see, or it is a full yap. And like I say, I've reviewed this one already. But as far as size goes, you can see it's about the same exact size and thickness and all that. Now, I will say, if I would have ordered this one in the goat skin, these would be identical Bibles because I would have went with the Solus. But here, let me open it up here. That way we can compare. All right, we're Nehemiah. Let me see. I wonder how close it is in pagination. I bet it's not. Or it might be. I don't know. No, it's not. That's fine. I figured it would be close since they're both the handy size. But, it's not. Like I say, that's okay because you've also got your footnotes and your references and all the things in the ICR that you don't have in your regular handy size here. I'm getting over here to Nehemiah. That way you can kind of see and compare. Now, these are going to have the same exact font size. So here you go, the book of Nehemiah. And it's pretty close. This one ends in verse 9, at the very end of verse 9. This one almost goes to the end of verse 9. You guys see that? That's pretty close. Pretty close. Now, this one's on page 651. This one's on 619. So it is a little different, but again, you're talking about the layout's different. So that's where your difference is going to be. But as you can see, these are just spot on. Your only difference is, do you want one that has the references or do you want one that doesn't? If you want one that doesn't, then you just need to go with the regular handy size. If you want one that does, you need to go with that one. As you can see, you don't have anything in the gutter, but this text is out of the gutter. And you're going to have more margins in the handy size. So that's going to be your main difference. But what do you guys think? Is this something you're interested in? Something you'd pick up? Also, let me let you know this. I talked about this one. If you are interested in this one, they also have a handy size paste down in cowhide, and you can get it in forest green with a Master's Vineyard design on the front, or you can get it in black. And then, of course, you can get your goat skinned edge lined, and it's $5.99. You can get the black 5 Solus or just the black, and then you can get brown. And of course, you can get them indexed or non-indexed. I prefer mine, non-indexed. That's just me. But like I say, day 316, the 316th day of the year is coming up. It's sometime in November. So we'll see. Fingers crossed they're going to make an announcement about this in just a black letter. We shall see. Now, this is not going to be the only video I drop. There's also, I've been informed by someone that there's a sale coming up, and I'll have the details on that tomorrow. I know other publishers, I know Steadfast, 316 Publishing, they're running a sale right now for Reformation. But I know of another publisher that they're going to have a weekend sale, and I'll have the details for that coming up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. But as always, I appreciate you guys. My link tree will be down below. A link will be down below where you can buy this. Um, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do all the things. If you watch my videos and you don't subscribe, why not? Just subscribe. Just click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. I don't charge anything. I've noticed, I forgot what the percentage was, but I've got like so many views, but I don't have nowhere near the subscriber count. Just subscribe. I follow pages on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to channels that I don't even really have a lot of interest in necessarily, or I do have a little bit of interest in, or they may be selling a product that it isn't for me, but I'm still going to support them because I know them, and I want to try to help them out. It doesn't cost anything. And besides, you're already here watching the video, so just go ahead and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. But as always, like I say, I really do appreciate you guys. Even if you don't subscribe, I still appreciate you watching. Like I say, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video with a friend. Let me know, sound off down below. Do you like this Bible? Are you an LSB person? Some people don't care for the LSB, but a lot of people do. It's grown by leaps and bounds. I still have my very first edition. I have one of the first ones that ever dropped, and I reviewed it here on the channel. So they've even got to the point where they make LSB gear and things like that. So, oh, and I will say this does fit in the Bible armor, no problems. So if you're familiar with their Bible cases, I love their Bible armor. Even if you don't like the LSB translation, go get the Bible armor. The Bible armor is awesome. It really does work for a lot of different Bibles. They have this one, and then they have, I mean, not this one, the one that fits this one, then they have the bigger one with the handle that's large, and it'll hold the big boy over there. So go pick that up. But anyway, as always, thanks again. Happy Reformation Day. And until next time, grace and peace.